Alright. Here we are at a 3,000 point match.
Aftermath!
We have the Clan Raukon, Iron Hands chapter. Raukon. Right? 3,000 points for the Raukon chapter. Versus a split 1,500 for the Xenos. Tyranids and Orks teaming up because fuck the Imperium.
You guys not within
Here!
of each other?
We have Oliver.
Hi, I'm the Iron Hands. We got 3,000 points. Clan Raukon. To start off, we got our HQ unit, which is a Master of the Forge. He's in a... Wow, you just shoved it right in my hand.
That's right.
He's in a 5-man scout squad, all of whom are inside a Land Raider Achilles, which has twin-linked multi-melta sponsons. Right now they're horribly busted, disgusting, gross-looking Land Raider with the Thunderfire cannon on the pentle, or pole. After that, we got another HQ, which is a Chapter Master on a bike. He has the Gorgon's Chain, as well as a crap load of other things. I should mention the Master of the Forge that's inside the Land Raider has an Ironstone, which allows any tank or walker within 6 inches to pass their will not die on a 4-up. Attached to the Chapter Master is 3 attack bikes, 2 multi-meltas, and a heavy bolter. Then we got another squad of 3 attack bikes riding along next to them with 2 heavy bolters and a multi-melta. And then, this list goes on. We have a Knight Errant, Imperial Knight, who has not a battle cannon, but a thermal cannon, which is the big melta shot one. We got 2 Sakaran battle tanks. This one has sponson las cannons, the other one doesn't. They both have dozer blades, and then we have a Stormtown up here with I think he has las cannons, twin-linked las cannon, and Skyfire missiles, I believe. And then they're all sitting in a Sky Shield landing pad. And then underneath we have 2 Vindicators with dozer blades. And that's it for that on the table. And then reserves, we have a Storm Talon escorting a Storm Raven. Pretty standard loadout in both of them. He has a Searchlight and extra armor for extra fun. And then we have 30 scouts and reserves. They're all combat squatted into 5-man squads, and they're going to be infiltrating here in a few minutes. And that's it.
Alright, the game type is
Crusade. Crusade.
And the deployment type is very obviously Hamvil and Anvil.
Hamvil and Anvil.
Hammer and Anvil. Alright, is there Warlord traits? What did you roll, mister?
The first one, which is I get a +1 on my Blessing of El Messiah. So my Master of the Forge can repair anything he's touching on a 2-up.
On my Warlord trait, I got a 6, which means that I reroll hits in close combat.
And
1. Reroll 1s.
Oh, okay.
Not all hits.
the ever-loving Tyranids got the denial, digestive something.
Something. Reduce cover save on 1 piece of terrain.
Yep. Alright.
Which I'm going to fortify.
And then we're going to go through what we got here. For Orks, we got a truck with an 11-man boy squad sluggos with a knob with a power claw. We got 4 knob bikers, 2 of which have power claws, 2 of which have big choppas. This is the guy who is a pain medic, a pain boy. So everyone gets a 5-up, feel no pain. This is a war boss with a just a standard setup, heavy armor, and a power claw. And this is Wazdaka Gutsmeg with power claw, standard Wazdaka setup. Here are 30 Shootaboys. As you can see, I'm getting to the painting, working on it. Right here we have a battle wagon with 4 big Shootas, a Def Rolla, extra armor, and 15 Ludas in the back. And then right here we have another 30-boy squad of Shootaboys.
Alright, nothing in reserves for Orks. As for the Tyranids, we have basically the gap in the Ork horde. Right here we got a Flyrit, rocking regeneration. Down on his right, he has a Hive Crone with regeneration. And then on his left, another Hive Crone with regeneration. Just to give Oliver that extra run for his money. Over here we have one squad of 3 Hive Guard. And then another squad behind them with 1 Proxy and another Hive Guard. So 2 more Hive Guard and second squad behind this one. 2 Zoanthropes, a Tyrannifex for extra fun. And then in reserve for me, I have a Broodlord and a 7 set of Gene Stealers with him, and then 2 more squads of Gene Stealers. So we will be infiltrating those shortly. This is top of turn 1. Game on, brothers. Game on.
Let's roll. See who goes first on infiltrating. I got a 6. I don't think you're gonna beat me.
You got a 6?
Yeah.
Off an off the table roll?
No.
He's counting as an off the table, yeah.
Oliver goes first.
Commensurate. All these.
We're back just to show you the absurdity that is the amount of infiltrate. The Iron Hands pulled out a little butthole. Tell me, Oliver, how many did you deploy?
35. Not that many. Actually, only 30. 5 are in the Land Raider.
So, yeah, we have squad here, squad there, and, of course, a squad here.
And squad on the shield.
Oh, there's a squad on the shield. Compared to the 1 squad of Gene Stealers joining the party, 2 squads of Gene Stealers plus Daddy Broodlord in there. And then, where did that 3rd? Yeah, that's right. They are hiding proper. They did the best. Good for them. And this 3rd set of Gene Stealers that are hiding out below. Scouts up here. See what happens. Time for Oliver to roll. Seize the initiative. Can he pull it out of his butt?
No.
No. All right. So, Xenos, turn 1. They go first.
And we brutal.
By the way, all my saves in our game, 1s, 2s. Actually, it was almost the whole game. Every leadership check too.
All right, we're back.
Really?
This
It was
is
just consistently low.
Hey.
Just like...
Hey, shut up.
top of turn 2. It took a little while to throw some dice, but there has been some serious damage done. Hey, tell us what happened on the Xenos.
I have no... Well, I'm not explaining...
We kill piles, man.
You're terrible.
Even though there's good stuff
You
that
are
happened.
terrible.
On the Orc side of things, though, right here we had a truck move up, run into the dangerous terrain, fail, become immobilized, so now it's just hanging out. The Knob Bikers moved forward a bit, took some shots, didn't do anything. The Battle Wagon, on the other hand, took a lot of shots with the Ludas and a lot of shots with the Big Shootas, hit 3 scouts. They're in fallback or retreating or something.
They were.
And then outside of that, and damage done, we lost 5. We lost 5 boys there, and a Knob Biker is down. And there is 1 wound.
Why? Pray tell.
Leadership test, if you got it.
Oh, that came from an orbital bombardment.
From this guy.
Huh? No. Oh, yeah.
Who's got to take a pain test?
Any leadership tests that we take?
For who?
Nobody.
Alright, anyway, the Tyranids
Can't go to ground.
got a little bit of
Take a full back.
cannon fire from the Achilles back there. Saved most of it, took a couple wounds, all on the Broodlord himself. The Tyranids also advanced over here. did some serious, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Heavy firepower to basically that big old armament up there. So we have this 3 squad here of Hive Guard. They fired upon a Vindicator that was sitting under there. Now is over there. He took 1 pen, and that pen happened to knock out his big cannon. But throughout those 5, that's all they could do. The Tyranids fired at the, I believe the Knight, right? The Imperial Knight?
Yeah, it did a whole point.
Yep, took a whole point off the Imperial Knight, and his whopping...
Actually did a penetrating hit, too.
Yeah,
failed to roll the 6.
Yeah, that's right, I pinned him. No dice. The Hive Crone focus fire on the other Vindicator that was there failed miserably, lost 2 tentacles. The Hive Tyrant over here focus fired on that upside down Vindicator. There we go. That's how it works. And then the Gene Stealers hung out and stealing genes. Yep. Oh yeah, there is one more Hive Crone.
Yep.
The wingless one, as he barely fits on the
Flying
side.
Taco.
Flying Taco. He flamered some bikers into oblivion. Had a gay old time. Now it's all over. What did the Imperium do to retaliate?
His bikes moved back up. These bikes shimmied over here, and Chapter Master kind of following along behind him, shadowing him. Land Raider Achilles moved up. This Vindicator that lost its Demolisher Cannon ran towards the Master of the Forge to get repaired, but he failed to do that. And then everybody else just kind of stayed on top of the shield. I'm just waiting for people to come towards me. As for shooting, start on the right side and go to the left. These guys fired at the Hive Crone and missed. Did absolutely nothing. These 2 scouts fired at the Hive Tyrant and missed. These 5 scouts fired at these Gene Stealers, did a wound, rending wound, but they made their cover save. Bikes down here did some shots at the Hive Tyrant and I think put a wound on him. Chapter Master fired his bombardment at the bikes, like Mike and Matt was saying. Land Raider Achilles fired all 3 multi-meltas at the Hive Tyrant and did, I think, 2 wounds. The Thunderfire Cannon used Power of the Machine Spirit to fire at these Gene Stealers, which he got a dead on, only for the first hit. Everything else scattered, which was fun. Did 2 wounds, I think, to the Broodlord, and killed 5 boys.
Scouts back here attempted to fire.
Scouts missed. Scouts up here fired at the Hive Tyrant. I think maybe did 1 wound.
Yeah, I think so.
Sakaran fired at the Hive Tyrant, did some wounds, but he made his feel no pain, I think.
This is one tough, badass motherfucker.
Taking a lot of shots.
Ain't sweating it.
This guy remained dead. He's doing a good job of that. The Errant, the Knight Errant, fired his thermal cannon at the Knob Bikers and completely whiffed. He then fired his heavy stubber at them as well and completely whiffed. The Storm Talon fired at the Battle Wagon and completely whiffed. The 5 scouts here fired at the Hive Crone, did a wound. The Sakaran fired at the Hive Crone and did, I think...
we're accurate on that now?
1 wound?
1 wound?
Or 3, actually.
He's down to 2?
Yeah, he's down 2.
Yeah, he did.
Wait, no, he's down 2. He's down to 3.
Okay.
Yeah, did 2 wounds.
I took an
and then the 5 scouts up on top of the mining tower fired at, I think, the Hive Crone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, they fired at the warrior or Hive Guard. There's so many Hive things right now.
That's Hyvey.
And missed. So that's that.
Alright.
There's no longer night fighting.
Night fighting! We'll see you at the...
Top of turn 2.
This is the top of turn 2.
Top of turn 3.
Top of turn 3. Where am I? Who am I? And we're back! This is top of turn 3. Top of turn 2. All kinds of crazy, gnarly nonsense happened. Alright. I think Matt's gonna kick us off.
Orks got 2 wounds here. Took out 2 bites. A lot of feel no pain saves done everywhere.
Took out 1 bite, by the way. Did 2 wounds to a bite.
Ouch. That about covers it.
The Orks are incredibly boring this time around.
Yep.
They're really, for some strange reason, not feeling the heat of battle while they rest comfortably on the back line.
Whoa, he felt the heat of battle when all the knobs fucking died.
Tyranids, these guys spread out. They're holding this objective. The Hive Crone moved forward. And I believe everybody opened fire on the Imperial Knight. I believe they got 1 glancing because it was a pen but was saved. Wait, no, just 1 glancing. The pen was saved.
Pen was saved.
The turret effects fired as well. Another. Did he do a glancing? Someone else glanced. Hive Tyrant fired on him as well.
Hit, but I saved.
No. Okay, and then he fired as well. Got another glancing, so he's down to 3 whole points, half life. He attempted to Vector Strike and used Tentaclids against this guy back over here. No dice. Just took a couple, wait, he only took 1 whole point off him, right?
Did 1 glance.
Stupid ass 7th edition Vector Strike. Silliness. The Gene Stealers here had made their way up to the top of the tower, right here, and assaulted the snipers, the scouts. Scouts did, they held their ground, and then on Oliver's turn, the return assault put them back down to 1 lone scout. Let's see. Nothing else happened on this side of the board. A lot of attempts to bring that Imperial Knight. Unfruitful at best. These guys attempted to assault, failed miserably. Took 3 wounds, lost 3 dudes for their efforts. This Hive Crone here flew over these bikers, attempted to Vector Strike, failed terribly. Fired his fired his Tentaclid Haywire at the back of the Imperial Knight. Did jack squat because everybody, ladies and gentlemen, we have the cheese wheel. I want to point this out. There used to be that there, but this is the cheese wheel. You take a bunch of armor and you stick it in a 4+ bubble. That's a cheese wheel.
It's an Imperial Knight just sitting there.
Alright, Oliver. Break it down.
Clan Rowcon. Start off the turn by bringing in the Storm Raven escorted by a Storm Talon. Movement-wise,
Move the Vindicator up.
move the Vindicator up to get next to...
Alright, now we're back.
Technical difficulties. Alright, Vindicator moved up. Got in range of the Master Forge who popped out. Repaired his Vindy tank cannon. Demolished the cannon.
Oh, he repaired it, did he?
Yeah. Yeah. He didn't repair the whole point, but he was able to repair the fucking thing. So that's it for movement, sort of. Storm Talon came in. Yeah, I think I went over that. I forget. Other than that, I think, yeah, I don't think I covered that. Nope. The Chapter Master joined up with the remaining attack bikes. And then let's go into shooty phase here. Starting over here. These 2 attack bikes fired at the Hive Crone and did 1 wound with their bolt guns, I think, which is hilarious. Storm Talon fired his assault cannon, did another wound. Vindicator went flat out to make it where he's at. Land Raider Achilles fired multi-meltas into the Hive Crone, did 2 wounds, I think. Possibly 1. Fired his Thunderfire cannon way over here. And killed 5 more boys. And did a glancing wound on the tank. And then these 2 scouts fired at the Hive Crown, missed. These 5 scouts fired at the boys on the bikes, the knobs, I think they nerfed. These guys fired at them, did 1 wound. These 5 scouts back here fired at this Hive Crown and nerfed. These bikes down here fired at the knobs on the bikes, killed another knob. This Sakaran fired at the Hive Crown and did, I think, 1 wound. This Sakaran fired at the Hive Crown and nerfed. These 5 scouts fired at the knobs on the bikes and killed 1, or did 1 wound, I think. This Imperial Knight fired at the knobs and only hit one, I think, which made his cover save. Didn't absolutely nothing. Storm Raven fired at the Hive Guard and killed one of them and put a wound on another one. This Storm Town fired at the bikes and did, I think, about one wound, and that was about it. And assault, we had Gene Stealers take out another scout, and the sergeant nerfed and did nothing. And they're still locked in combat.
Alright, so we'll see you at the top of turn 4. This is 3. Top of turn 4. Or wait.
No, it's 2.
No, you came in on reserves last time.
Yeah, I came on with 2.
This was top of turn 3. See you at top turn 4.
This is top turn 3.
Yeah,
top turn 4. We'll see you at top turn 4.
No, because these just came in.
See you at top turn 4.
See you at top turn 4.
And we're back. We are at the top of turn 4 with the Raukon Iron Hands Elite Force against the Xenos Menace.
Oh yeah.
Take us away, man. Take us away with the excitement.
So,
Dazzle
last
me.
turn,
Dazzle me now.
Knob Bikers got up here, took some shots, then got into assault. Wazdock and Gutsmag in this chapter master have been locked in their challenge fight, and despite helping wounds from the side, they are still just locked in their fight. Good to go. We lost some orcs that got shot out over here. These guys scored 9 hits against a Master of the Forge that used to be hanging out here. And you wonder where he's at? He ran back in his tank. He actually did not take any wounds. What else happened? That's about it.
That's about it for the Orcs.
Hold on. We haven't finished it. I need to. It will not die on him. He doesn't pass it. It will not die for this guy. He does. That's it.
Didn't you remove 2? He goes back to 1.
He got 2 holes.
Anyway, everybody moved up here. There was a Tyrannifex here, but that got killed. We knocked another wound off this guy, or whole point off him, so the Imperial is at 2. The Flyers flew off into the reserve safety. That's about it. I guess the Gene Steers got shot by this stupid thing and it died, because that's a thing.
Huh? No, they got shot by the bikers.
Bikers, yeah, okay. They're on the other
Good
side.
shot.
Yeah. Alright, Oliver, takes away in your turn. Very, very uneventful turn for the Xenos Menace.
Alright.
Imperium moved up. We blasted up the Storm Raven there, blasted up the Storm Town here. Storm Raven fired at the Battle Wagon. Everything missed. On side armor. I don't know how. Storm Talon fired at these boys, wiped out 7 of them. Did a nice little dent. This Storm Talon moved up. It shot at... What did it shoot at? I forgot what it shot at.
It shot at the Battle Wagon and failed.
Did it?
Yep.
Yes. Shot last cannon and missed. These 2 scouts couldn't shoot anything, so they just hung out. These 5 scouts fired at Tyrannifex.
All gunfire on Tyrannifex.
All gunfire on Tyrannifex. These guys actually did.
These Sakarans opened fire on that. This thing opened fire on that. These guys did
Opened
not.
fire
They
on
fired at the Hive
Oh,
Guard.
that's right. Yeah, they fired at the Hive.
This dude's fired at the
This squad
Tyrannifex.
was the A-team right here. Did 2 rending wounds to finish it off, but with them, and
Oh yeah, these hiding things. Because you never can have too many scouts, apparently.
that's about it. All those units fired at the Tyrannifex, took it down, mowed it down. It did. Scouts in the back couldn't shoot at shit. Oh, damn it. We're not done yet. We should probably... Hold on. I forgot to... I didn't even shoot my knight.
You shot your knight at the Tyrannifex.
You shot
I did.
your knight at the Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I didn't do blast, trust me.
And we're back.
Resolution.
Final addendum. Skip the
forgot
shooting
to shoot his
phase.
gun, but he tried to assault and barely missed.
They Overwatch, they got 1 glance, saved it because he saves things. He's a saver. Alright, that is now the official end of turn 3. We are moving on to turn 4. We will see you at the top of turn 5 when we return. The most epic shot here.
That guy's still alive.
The single sniper versus the horde of gene stealers.
I can't believe that sniper's still alive.
Just hanging. Just doing good. Doing work. Love it.
Who does that? Hello! Welcome to the top of turn 5. This is possibly the last turn. Battle Wagon hung out here, didn't do a damn thing. It was awesome. These guys finally ended their assault in the last turn.
Woo!
Consolidated. It couldn't have worked out better for them. They have bright plans in their future. These guys got hit with a D strength weapon and still look fine because that's how orcs roll. You take enough of them.
D strength weapon.
Is that
Strength 9.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, that's
man.
close enough.
That's close for orcs.
Strength D.
For orcs, that's close
So
enough. Man.
strengthful, it was D full.
I don't even know what else happened.
Alright, the Flyers came back in from reserve after taking a much needed rest.
I need
The
to
Tyrant
will not die real quick.
Yeah.
Tyrant came in and did a whole lot of nothing. Anyway, the two Hive Crones came in. There used to be a lovely, lovely little... Can't remember the name of it ever.
Storm Raven. But
Storm
he
Raven.
moved over the top of it.
No,
man,
apparently
you're
I-
next to it anyway.
I cheat
It
moved.
moved like 28 inches.
It moved actually 105. I made sure to count it. So anyway, it flew over, vector striked it, tentacled it, died. This guy came in. He attempted to vector strike him, only got one wound because I don't know.
They blew one up here.
Tentacled at the other one up here. Storm Raven.
Blew it up.
No more las cannon.
Kerpal a lot.
Let's see. Walking over here, we had the Gene Stealers. They actually were stealing some genes up here. They finally took that badass down. He is no longer.
Stole his jeans.
They're stolen genes. All right. I opened fire with my gun line. I used to have one there, but we'll let Oliver tell you about that. Opened fire with this gun line on him. Knocked him down to his final single hull point that remains. He will die next turn, so help me God. Well, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But anyway, it's Oliver's turn to tell you what he did.
Playing Routcon. Holding on. Like one of those cats on the clothes wire. I don't know, I just McJiggered things around a little bit. I really wish I could get my Land Raider out there, but I'm kind of blocked by these dudes. Highlights are... What were the highlights? Oh! Basically pumped everything into the Crone, wiped that thing out, because I hated it. Other than that, what did we do that was interesting? Moved the knight up towards the Hive Guard to get in range for combat, and obviously made it. Wiped out one in close combat. Other than that, basically everything shot at that Crone, except for these guys over here, which shot at this Crone, and did a wound on it as well, which I think is down to...
Actually, before we roll the turn, can I drop weapon and run? Because I can't do anything
Our
to
weapons are useless?
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much. What do I do? 2.
Yeah, you need to do a leadership test.
Alright, we are going to do
Leadership test.
4.
Running away.
Because
you're fearless, you can't do it.
I can't drop weapon and run?
Yeah, you're fearless.
Okay.
Never
Sorry,
mind.
folks. Sorry.
And then in assaults, we finished this assault over here. The chapter master finally died with some really bad rolls. Poor guy. And then Imperial Knight made it in, as you saw. And now it is the top of what? Turn...
We are going to turn 5.
Let's see if we do, right?
No, we are in turn 5. We'll see at the top of turn 6 if we make it.
Right.
See you
roll
then.
off to see if we do, right?
No, we're just calling it at turn 6, so whatever happens here, it's late.
It's the last turn.
Let's make this last turn.
Yep.
And we're back. That is the
We're
end.
at the top of turn 6, we're not doing a turn 6.
Well, we did roll.
we rolled this one right here. It's beautiful.
Game over.
Game over.
Yep.
Xenomorphs win the game with 3
victorious.
objectives held.
1. 2.
3's over here.
And 3. We also have First Blood. And
First
almost
Blood.
had... Almost...
And 1 victory point from
Oh,
a challenge
hey,
that was won.
what's this? What's this I see over here? That is a Gene Stealer on your side of the table. That is Linebreaker.
They have Linebreaker too, though.
So, that's, 3.
He didn't fly off, did he?
What was that? 3,
So Tide Line Breaker.
6,
Oh, I forgot to shoot.
9, First Blood 10, Linebreaker 11.
Could you have done 16?
No
ones?
Warlord kill, no nothing. So that's 11 for Xenos.
Killed.
If we come over here and look, we have a 3.
I'm gonna reach dead.
There
They're
it is.
technically not there.
Bottle
Oh,
cap.
that's right.
Bottle cap. 3.
Fucking things off. Goddamn.
We tried our best as our Xenos to take that objective from him, but as we know in 7th, troops cannot be contested by non-troops.
Oh shit.
So he has another 3 here. He has Linebreaker as well, so that puts him at 7 to our 11.
I could take this guy.
Xenos win.
Shit.
Shake on it.
Can I change my list now?
Yay!
No, not allowed.
But to recap on the turn, that exploded. That was exciting.
That exploded?
Yep.
That
look at
exploded.
He fell over.
Yep. He blew up real bad.
Massive
He got
Lord's
shot in the
gonna
back.
come over and put him back together. It's okay.
You can't do that, can you?
What?
That'd be ridiculous.
After the game.
They put all the firepower they could into the harpy that, or the hive crone that used to stand there. He fired at the gene stealers. Only got one of them for stealing all those genes.
God, if only that thing had landed.
Oh man, if you
These
guys.
guys-
That was my one fear.
He
I'm
tried to
like,
fire
we
at
gotta
them,
capture
did
this.
nothing,
Boom! Oh
and
God.
that poor Vendy, he did jack squat.
That Vindicator did
This-
not fire a single weapon.
Achilles is useless this game.
Hey, no, you actually did some work. What are you talking about?
They did some firing,
He
but
killed like 7 or 8 boys.
oh yeah, these guys are gone.
20 boys.
They were blown up by that supply.
5, 7, and
Boom.
then 5 more.
You know,
All right.
when you
Killed
take, you
three
know what?
fucking gene stealers.
When you take
That's
60 boys, you don't even notice. when
3,000
one dies.
points.
That's crazy.
The Imperium versus Xenos.
No, I took more than 60 boys. That's it.
Bye now.
Bye.